tornado.
Oh, I like this. Little breakdown in the beginning.
Nope, it's
With
the
the
end.
hot tub.
Okay.
Fucking power it up. Like a go quad. Sitting on the hot twat. Super G twat. Hot tub. Hot tub.
He's your master. Sensei hot tub.
Fireball. Spitballs.
Set the siren off. Getting a little rain this morning.
Gotta get it wet.
Open up your window.
Open up your mouth.
The rain coming
Dirty South.
from the dirty.
The hot dog. You have to admit that it is like a great line for a breakdown.
It's rhythmic.
Yeah.
Spit 'em with the. You ready for the? It's
Voice wet.
dripping. Ready to soak. Get ready to soak for 3 hours. Step out in the rain. I've been soaking so much.
Soggy bridges.
It's a whole different thing. It's like rich.
Don't be a rich.
Check out my soggy rich. Change my dada.
That's weird to hear outside of headphones. Just change my dye.
In all seriousness, guys, I'm soaking.
I need a change in my life and my jorts.
And my choices and my diaper. I need a change.
Was it just me or was that one really short?
Yeah, that one's shout out to the birds, keeping things going. Hey, that sounds pretty good.
He knows.
I'm impressed about that. Hit me with that. Well, with the reverb, it's extra.
It's extra.
like that.
Yeah,
You do some bird calls, man?
He be out there calling birds.
What's up? What is up, boys and girls? Welcome to A Drink and a Joint.
Episode 276.
My name is Houston. That's Toby, and that is David.
Nailed it. First time.
Fuck yeah. We didn't even have to talk about it or practice or nothing.
And
No,
does no. No, you're so close.
That's it.
You nailed it though.
did do it.
That's the first time that you haven't just stopped after your own name.
Huh?
Well, maybe you thought we were going to pick it up, but
I'm
it seemed like you
Houston.
just stopped. I'm Houston. What's up?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
You're with the boys. You are now rocking with the best.
Yep. As you're coming into the live stream, please hit the like button. It helps other people find it. Even though we're just. The title is a meme, so I don't really know how important it is
You
for
gotta
anybody.
find us and
Yeah.
find it. Let us, have other people find it.
Although that meme has taken the world by storm, and I don't quite know why. I mean, of course it's universal. Of course, Hawk to a spit on that thing.
It's just when someone says something in a shocking or funny way, it's just the accent. A little bit. Country kind of makes sense. What is the, you were now rocking with the best? That was a
have no
DJ,
idea.
right? Y'all don't remember that? Like
Yeah,
at the beginning of 3 6 Mafia songs?
Yeah,
and
no,
shit?
it is
Y'all now
like
rocking
a-
with the best.
I mean, I don't have that kind of. I mean, I do like ad libs. Ad libs kind of stand out to me the most in songs.
I was talking the other day about how they would ruin songs on mixtapes back in the day.
Oh yeah,
So before producer tags, they would have this whole spiel. We out here, we doing the most. See us at the club, we hitting them all.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, when is this fucking producer tag over?
Oh,
and
now he
like
says
a
it's
classy
Jay-Z the
thing.
Black Album.
Is it Jay-Z? Okay.
That would make sense.
You're not rocking because, Rockefeller.
Yeah, because that's what he wanted to name himself after, which is kind of crazy, but makes sense. It's strange how we haven't heard much about Diddy.
They
Isn't
kind of
it?
fell off.
I saw that they had a Diddy's Downfall documentary on my TV.
Yeah, on Roku.
Yeah.
The fucking
Oh, really?
Roku channel has done an expose on Did.
Like it's over and done with,
Yeah,
right
that
next
shit-
to OJ.
yeah.
Just getting started.
I know, like, like the FBI is in the gathering evidence phase.
Yeah, I thought they've been doing that though. They're just trying to keep it hush so like certain things don't get leaked, so
Yeah.
people don't get in a huff because he's.
You are fucked.
Well, I mean, he is fucked.
The young thug
Maybe.
thing.
You're now rocking with the best. I'll make you forget about the rest. That's the full line.
Oh my god.
Seems like.
Yeah.
They took away his key to New York City. Oh my
We
god!
got the key to the city.
It's interesting because like while all this was going on, like right when it started, Chattanooga gave Usher the key to the city, and I feel like there's going to come a time where they're going to grow to regret that because
Can they really go
I
and
think
take that shit back?
I think
When someone
so.
fucks
They
up?
can revoke it. Give us that. We're changing the locks.
Yeah, that's
Keep
what that's
the
how
key.
you say.
Changing
We're changing the
keys
locks.
to the lock to the
Yep,
city.
New York's got a new lock.
But like Usher and Diddy are really close. Like they're like super close.
I'm gonna be sad when we hear that news. Usher seems too sweet. He's just
Does
got
he?
that persona.
I mean, are
Raymond?
you gonna be more sad than the
P.
Drake thing?
What Drake
Because you
thing?
love
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah,
Drake
but
betrayed
Drake's
you, Toby.
Drake's more of
What
a
did Drake
slut.
do?
Like
Grooming?
he didn't. Like he didn't fuck
He-
anybody.
he
That's
did-
not. That's you don't. No. Grooming doesn't mean fucking.
It's preparing someone to fuck, and again, it's just
Not
like
even
he's
then, it's
just
like-
a creep.
Yeah, that's not.
We all knew he was a creep. Usher would make me sad because it's like I grew up to him, and he sounds so loving and passionate lover. You know, it's like you want to believe the best. You know, I feel like he takes care of his partner's needs. And,
Wow.
You know what
Who?
I mean?
Who?
Usher.
Oh, Usher. Usher's
He's
a lover.
sweet, yeah. And well,
He's
no,
a
Drake's bit of
generous lover, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that one would hurt me just because Usher goes way back into my childhood.
Well, yeah, of course. 7:00 on the dot. I'm in my
Yeah.
drop top cruising the streets.
That was
Yeah.
in my first 10 CDs.
Yeah, man.
So it would hurt. The Diddy one
Yeah.
didn't hurt as bad. Drake,
Gotta
everybody
let it
knew
burn.
about. It doesn't bother me.
You gotta let it burn.
He's always been so tender to me. He's quoting you back at yourself. You said that about Usher. He's always been so tender to me.
Yeah. So you got it set in my mind. But yeah, that one's
Drake-
going to be a sad one.
Drake lost that beef.
Yeah.
Horribly.
Dude, it's one of those things again. Like when you've kind of done something wrong and then you're faced with it and you kind of dig your heels in. It doesn't usually go
Pay
well.
off to double down on
No,
being.
it was just about the songs. That was literally the only thing. Kendrick's was more catchy, and it just hit people.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
like the Not Like Us turned into a top 40 hit.
Yeah,
So you got a
fun.
diss track that ended up being a top 40 hit.
That doesn't seem to happen much.
But I mean, like, so you can look up tons of videos of Usher and Diddy together being like uber boys, uber close, like just
Yeah,
like
no, he
very
adopted
intimate.
him at like what 13 or something.
He did?
Yeah,
he
he was.
legally did.
Dude,
Like, 'cause
do you
his
not remember us
family-
watching that video with Bieber where he's like,
Yes.
now I had.
That's Usher?
He was talking about Usher. He was
Oh.
like, now Usher used to be mine. He's like, I used to have full custody over
Now
him.
you're
I
mine.
don't have full custody over you, but you're under Usher, so
But
it's
he said
the
something
same.
like that, like
Yeah.
I will someday, or some shit.
some nonsense like
Yeah.
that, and so like it's gonna come out that like Usher has been a part of this whole thing. Like, not to say that he wasn't like groomed in the beginning,
Yeah.
but at a
'Cause they
certain
had some
point
wrestling
he
matches.
became a participant. At a certain point, he became a partner.
Well, he at least knew about what he was doing.
There's no way he didn't, especially
Not being
if
that
he
close.
brought Bieber up.
He was doing
and
some
then was like,
what
go
they
hang
call,
out with Uncle Diddy.
Freak offs. He was doing something.
You think he was in on the freak offs?
He was
freak off.
there a couple times.
Get your
Is there
freak off.
anybody? Because I thought the other day, I was trying to think. Because again, it's like Drake was one that like I kind of learned to rap from like Lil Wayne and Drake. You know, those were like the two. It went really weird on us. Oh, hold on a sec. Was that in the headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we
Who's doing that? It sounds
Is
like
it to you too?
it's doing some weird noises.
Yeah. hold up.
Okay, check. Oh, we had it back.
Hello.
All right. I don't know.
Is that a little
I
better?
got one ear.
That's a little better.
You have one ear? I don't know why. What?
Which one
Hit it,
are you
smack
in?
it again.
Smack it. Hot to it.
That kind of fucked it up more.
Rub on it and smack it.
God.
Yeah, that did it. That did it. No, don't. Oh, I don't know. It
Hello?
did it for me.
Okay, you good now?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay, everybody's good now.
You just gotta Fonzie that shit sometimes. and it works.
Fonzie.
Still need to take it to Aaron.
Yeah, God, it's just everything's fucked up. some
Dude,
days, you know?
I don't even understand it. I have been having like a windfall of fuckery.
Oh, right.
It seems to come around all at once.
Definitely need to like take our headphone amp into Aaron, but also like my board blew up today, like literally fried. Like I have this big PreSonus AR-16 board. This is gonna drive me fucking nuts. I have a big Studio Live AR-16, which is like the mixing board I've had for years. We've done shows with it. It's like how I do all my lessons and my videos. And I go to do a lesson today with a kid named Parker, who may or may not come in here. Okay, it's fine if I'm not like. I just got to watch my tone. I got to be calm, or it fizzles out.
It gets upset.
So I go to get ready to. Oh shit, he is here. So I was sitting down, like I was already a minute or two late for our lesson, but my interface wasn't showing up in Logic, and I was like, "What the fuck? It's all plugged in. Everything should be good." And little bitch. I don't think that did anything.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
better? Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's
I
worse.
mean, that one had some oomph to it.
It did, and now it sounds better. So I was sitting down to do that, and then I noticed that it's not picking up in Logic, and so I'm looking at the board, and it's on, and it's registering that I'm talking into the microphone, but there's like a whole half of the board that isn't lit up, like where I press record to an SD card, or like the little effects panel that shows me what effect I'm on. And nothing's happening, so I'm unplugging it, plugging different power cords in, I'm plugging different USB cords in, I'm trying everything that I know how to do, and then I smell something. And then I touch the back of the board, and it is like hot. Yeah. And so I'm like, fuck. And then so I unplug everything, and I move the board over to my bed, I flip it over, and I get it open. And then I'm looking at this one board, and there's a capacitor that has blown up. It has like shot the cap off, and it has unraveled, which like doesn't really happen. And then the chip right next to it is fried. Like half of the board is black from this thing like blowing up. And I'm like, well, fuck. And so I have other lessons to give. I need to live stream. There's going to be other things I need a board for. I can't just go take it to Aaron and be like, here, fix this as soon as possible, because it's a bunch of shit. Like, because even if he gets the little chip in the capacitor, that board is kind of useless now. So he'll have to get another PCB board and then take everything off of that and put it all on this new one to try to fix it. Yeah. And so I had to order another $700 mixer board so I could continue to work. And that's on top of being fucked by a mechanic that I'm going to have to take to court. And it's just goofy. It's goofy times.
Yeah, man, I don't know how people do it. Like big traveling bands, they got backups for everything. Like, there's got to be some vital equipment that when it goes wrong, the shit's done.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. Because like you don't know how stuff will be. Maybe my hair got stuck in there. No.
it's not like that.
Serious answers only, please. I'm too sensitive right now. No, it's fine. But
No, it's just it's not even that old, but
I mean, it's like
been
6
used a
or
lot.
7 years old, and I use it all the time.
Oh.
So I mean, I feel like I got my money out of it, because they're
could've been,
$700.
the power. I've had problems with that, of like a surge of power going in.
But
and
it's
fucking
plugged
up
into a
piece of
surge protector
equipment.
that's plugged into a surge protector, Toby.
A double surge.
It should be double protected.
Yeah, you would think from that very thing.
But so there's that, and like I assume people would have like a backup of something, but also like other bands just have like a band fund. And so
Yeah,
when
But you
something
gotta
goes
bring
out,
a backup or something, right?
because if
Most
it
of the time.
happens in the moment, you got to
Yeah.
be able to. But even then, if you're going to an establishment, they're probably going to have a soundboard, and at that point, if it blows, that's kind of on them.
It's like if your amp blows or something. I mean,
Yeah, you should probably. I should probably have another head that's there for backup.
Yeah.
Because right now, I feel like I'm just kind of running everything on a string. Like I feel like everything's just hanging by a thread.
that's how it is. That's not.
You're experiencing
not
some
too bad.
disillusionment.
Yeah,
Because,
man.
that's the way it always is.
Yeah. It's always been hanging on a string.
And I get that. I totally get that. I'm probably just like coming into reality right now, and that's fine.
That's how I felt too. Like we had problems with our dog, and my girl was having problems. We had to take her into the doctor and all this shit. And I just felt the fragileness of everything. Of like you can have your feet swept from under you within an hour, and just like your life is fucked or just different now. And I don't know. It did remind me. It made me hug Houston. I was just like, man, I appreciate you. Just as a friend, like that shit is important because everything can just go downhill so quickly.
Oh, yeah.
That I don't know. It did bring a little. It scared me into appreciating my life a little more. In
Yeah.
a way, because it scares you. It's fragile.
What's that like?
Well, fucking think about someone dying close to you. And
Yeah, I would hate
then
that.
You're like, fucking might feel a little better. Think about how fragile your life is.
I get it. I get it though.
Then,
I know it's fragile. It feels
appreciate
fragile
it.
all the time. It feels like cracked porcelain.
So I appreciate this moment with you guys. How about that? We hold
We're gonna
hands.
hold hands.
Oh, yeah?
We're holding hands.
This is real boy love.
Boy
All
love.
right.
Don't call it that.
No, but you
Yeah.
get
Yeah, man,
together
you
with
just
your
gotta-
boys and you
Oh,
spit
yeah. I
on
like
that thing.
Yeah.
I like, what is that red-haired country dude? He's like, I'm here with my friend, and he's a boy. We're friends.
He's my boyfriend.
He's my boyfriend. Yeah. Like, no.
It's just the way you say
We
it.
boyfriends.
Come here, boyfriend. I don't know. Some people do talk like that though. Like, this is my girlfriend. This is my boyfriend. They say guy friend. It's
This is
girlfriend
my
and guy
Guy
friend.
friend.
But
Yeah.
girlfriend, they say. I feel like that one's unanimous. Like,
So there's I think
Lady
so,
friend.
lady friend. So
Lady friend
you
and
have a
guy
guy
friend.
friend. So your girlfriend has a guy friend.
yeah.
And
your boyfriend
has a lady friend. They
That
all
sounds
that
lady friend.
sounds good.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have a lady
I'm trying to
of
help
the
my
night?
lady friend conceive, man.
Yeah, that feels like that. Yeah, there's no nice way to say it. You can misconstrue anything. But I just want to have more moments like that. I just want
Of
to fucking be
appreciation?
Yes.
Okay, I feel that. And I'm appreciative of the things in my life that work right now. But it's like it's hard when, your day to day is taken up by those bullshit things. And
there's no time to appreciate shit.
Dude, fucking Dropbox fucking blocked my course.
What?
It was so
Dude, what?
with all of this shit going on. Like I then woke up to like 4 or 5 emails from people that have bought the course, being like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
What the company?
No, like Dropbox nixed my link. So the link that I send out for the course when people order it, they were like,
So you have to update the link.
No, I had to up my fucking subscription.
Oh.
So, and
They held it hostage?
But dude, I haven't had a problem. That course has been up for like 2 years.
Right.
I've never had an issue.
I was gonna
It's
say,
never been a
need-
thing.
So now they want more money now.
Yeah.
They might have a cap on how long that link works.
No, they said it was bandwidth. They said I had exceeded the bandwidth for the day.
The day. So
But they blocked it for like 2 days. I had to go in and manually click a link for them to be like, okay. It was insane. So they made me, now I'm paying 3 times as much for Dropbox. So this link will keep working when like it hasn't had a problem in years. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense at all to me.
They were just noticing that you were using it and not paying them enough. You just popped up on somebody's screen. They're like, oh, charge this boy.
Yeah. Let's make sure that he can't do this.
I do feel like shit's different to different. Like, I know they have some algorithm that, like, the same thing with, like, Instagram. Once you start paying for boosting posts, they'll stop showing it to the people that follow you because they know you'll pay. And they're predatory in that way. It's like, that's public knowledge. And it makes me start thinking about everything that could be like that. It's like, because you do notice when you use something that's sold as free or cheap and the price changed on you, just like insurance.
Yeah.
They take money from people who give money.
Yeah.
And like, if you, like, I was being overcharged for so long and I just had to bitch on the phone for days and they gave me a good price. It's like, I literally just had to say, no, I can't do that. Make it better. I can't be here.
Make it right.
And they're like, okay, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you can just do that for me now?
I hate that.
It's
trying to
only
fix stuff
expensive
last
for
minute.
people who don't bitch. It's expensive to people who can afford
It's
it.
available
right?
if you give them a hard time.
So they're just predatorily going after either gullible people or people with money to lose.
I tried to cancel friggin' Scentbird, and they immediately authorized like a bunch of like cheaper like.
Oh yeah. That's
They're like, oh, please don't,
around.
please don't do that. Well, I'm authorized to charge you half of it. And you're like, well, why don't you just charge it half the whole time? God damn you.
Yeah. So like, and that's. So Dabber brings up a funny thing. I would like to start putting my fucking course on USBs and like geo fucking caches, just like around like like shakedowns.
Yeah,
fucking like go drop
Send a drone
fucking
over
USBs.
and drop 'em.
That's funny. But no, I'm also about to go to court with a dude from Meineke, apparently, because I'm going after his balls. I want his balls, dude. Fuck Robert Crabtree.
Damn.
Fuck him.
Damn.
Fuck that dude to death in his asshole. Do not Haktua and spit on that thing for Robert Crabtree.
I will Haktua.
I want him to have
in
the
his
driest,
gaper.
sandpaperiest hand jobs for the rest of his life.
You still want him to get hand jobs.
I hope his wife gives him the most begrudging hand jobs, and after every one, she threatens him with divorce.
Oh,
because his
God.
dick won't get hard. Because
Damn.
fuck him.
Wow. All right.
No, Davey's pretty ruthless when someone does him
No,
wrong.
that. Oh man.
But yeah, he seems like a miserable, stereotypical, kind of scammy mechanic. You know, like
yeah, but he's just the manager. He's not even the mechanic.
Dude,
Well,
so
he was a mechanic for years that fucked people.
What's
over.
funny is that he was a mechanic in the military. But you know what that tells me? He ain't shit.
oh my god.
He ain't shit.
Connect those dots for
That's
me
so
there.
funny, dude.
He wasn't
So-
a good enough mechanic to do it elsewhere. Is that what you're saying?
Dude, he ain't shit. Is what
It's
it
not
means.
like football. It's not like, he played professional football for the Army.
For the Army. So I recently was kind of surprised.
professional.
I was driving and I saw a sign saying vote for this guy for city I don't remember what it was like district representative or whatever.
Yeah.
For District 9 or whatever. I don't know. And it turns out it was a guy I went to high school with.
Yeah.
And his name's Ben Darty.
I think I remember Ben.
He has a brother.
Oh, the one that I fought.
Yeah, he has a brother named Chris.
I remember Ben. So that's the ginger one, right?
No, I don't know if he's ginger. He was in my grade, and he
Was he the stockier one?
No, he's very skinny.
How many Daugherty brothers?
So many.
Okay.
You're thinking of John.
Okay.
John's like
I'm just talking
Yeah,
about
John
people.
Daugherty. Well, fuck these dudes.
I mean, like
I don't know this guy's
So
Daugherty.
what's funny is like he was he's different now, but he's got like 5-6 kids now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess he's a family man running for local whatever. I was just surprised. I was like, surely not. And I had to look it up. I was like, it is.
I always feel weird as hell when I see people changed, because you'll run into people and you're like, oh, I don't want to see you because you're expecting me to be how I was when you knew me, and you realize they're different too.
Well, that's why you shouldn't get so caught up in your head about like what people think about you from your past.
Yeah. But I get it. I get why and everyone gets nervous about that, because when I see people, all I know of them
Is the past
that.
version of themselves.
And a lot of times I don't give people a chance to show me that they've
That's right.
changed. I just write them off. If I see them, I'm like, good to see you. Don't call me.
Yeah.
It's like we're not friends, but I don't give them a chance to reintroduce themselves. I'd rather meet a new person.
Yeah.
At
Then
that
this
point-
new version of you.
I don't. But that it
Hop
just
to a
feels,
spit
it
on
feels
the ground.
Cleaner. It feels cleaner. It's like we don't need each other. We don't need to know each other. And I don't have time for you to reintroduce yourself. So my name is Hove.
So August, maybe it is the same dude, because I do think that this Robert Crabtree is from South Carolina. I did do a background check on him.
I doubt it's that guy, but yeah, because Crabtree, it's a buddy. You talking
Well,
about the guy
he might
you
have said
went to
he
school
might
with?
have been saying trying to write Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Bobby Crabtree.
Well, Bobby.
Fucking Crabtree.
Bobbert.
Just
What's he
like
call someone out in there?
so the thing is that happened is the guy charged me $500 for a $50 part and committed fraud and was a piece of shit, and then acted like a baby when I called him on it, because I almost died. I was almost hit by a semi because this
Almost
part
died-ed.
went bad.
That's a new word,
I almost
though.
died. It was rough.
Dada did.
It was very frustrating.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I could have been hurt very seriously. And the dude, the
Fuck
thing
the
that
whole
gets
thing,
me
the way he
is that
reacted.
he talked shit about the part he put in there. That's one of the kickers. That's one of the things.
I
Is that
would
he was like,
never put
I would
this-
never put that piece of shit in a car because it'll break down on you on the highway and it'll put you in trouble. And we don't want you coming back in here. And that's exactly what fucking happened, Rob!
To the T.
To the T! You fucking asshole.
Sounds like he
To the-
knows his stuff.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Like I would ever do that.
Davey almost made it on a drinking and joint too many. Yes. And so if I die in a horrific way and it's on camera, you guys owe it to me.
God.
You guys owe it to me to scar people with that footage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
I mean, I guess.
And set it to the
I
funniest
feel
song.
like you're joking. Because depending on how it is, same thing with me. Like, I would say that, but then depending on how horrible or embarrassing it is, is my dick out the whole time?
Yeah. How'd you get the whole baseball
is it
bat up
funny
there?
or is
Yeah.
it like embarrassing? We'd have to make that call. All of us
Oh, set to
gotta-
Tennessee Jed. You know me too well, Dabber. He knows I don't like
Why,
that
'cause you
song.
hate that?
Yeah.
Oh man, no, I don't know. Would be a good death song. A good song. Like if you were flying somewhere, you get like the arms of an angel thing. You get that like
Hinder?
sad puppy.
I just
song.
want to fly.
No, the what's her name?
Sarah McLachlan?
Yeah, that one.
Arms of
That's
the
if you're
angel.
flying like in the air and you look like
Okay.
an angel.
No, dude. I believe I
Yeah.
can fly. Woo!
But do you
Yeah.
really want?
As I'm shot out of a trebuchet.
Those are pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would probably just use the Toy Story one because that would be the first one that came to mind.
Well, so that's what I did, unironically and not funny. I want that played. I want you to sing that at my funeral if I die
How
first.
am I? I doubt you're dying last. I mean, I hope I keep up, but damn, I'm always gonna be a little bit worse than you.
But see, that's like you're like the equivalent of like a farm wife that has like smoked cigarettes every day
mean like
and drank
dude.
whiskey every day and eats bacon every day and lives to 104.
All of our grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Zena's grandfather, before he died, but he died late. Same kind of thing. Just smoker every day. Just meats, just fatty meats, and smoking, drinking. And they just build different because they've been doing that since they were 15, and their body's actually stronger than yours. Bitch. You've been so weak on your system.
It's all the microplastics.
Oh
it's microplastics. They're in everything.
Yeah, he ate Whole Foods though. Like, he had a farm.
I mean, I eat at Whole Foods too, but it's still full of microplastics.
Not Whole Foods, but
I get nervous about the microplastics. I'd be drinking the tea.
You be drinking tea out of plastic bottles.
No.
Oh, just the tea in the bags.
That's what they say.
Plastic
the
in
tea
there.
bag has microplastics.
I think the tea itself might have a little bit in it because it's in everything now.
Yeah.
that is funny though, because her grandfather that died, his wife is still alive and spry as hell. She was a farm wife.
August said, "I wish I was strong enough to be called a farm wife."
Well, they last longer than the farm husbands.
It's true,
and they just keep on being spry and kicking. You know,
Spry.
Spry is only something you get called after a certain age. So like, wow, you can move your joints really well for someone that should be dead.
I've done nothing but till the land since 1907.
I like that the accent you put on there. What is that?
And it's kind of slow just because life moves slower now, and I'm a little confused about where I am all the time. The world is different now.
I think it's a terrified Southern.
Oh.
I don't know which way is up.
Oh, no.
You throw a mister in there? That's a scared kid.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Mister for if I'm mad. I don't talk like that, but I saw a video where a judge was yelling at a police officer. He's like, pulled him over. He's like, run my tags. Run them back here and then come back here and apologize. Do it right now, mister.
Oh, hitting him with the stern mister.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a decent interaction with a cop when I had a police escort back to the Meineke.
Oh.
That's pretty crazy. I didn't even know you could, you can call into the police.
You can be like, hey, I
need backup.
I need backup. That's basically what you're doing.
I need backup.
Well,
I wanted hang up the phone.
I wanted to show up and let them know I was serious. You know, and like me just walking in there by myself being like, hey, do you get to handle this? Like, that's not necessarily going to invoke.
You've already done that a couple times.
I've done that. So, like, it was
That's
like
smart. I'd be scared the whole time.
Why?
Man.
They're there for you.
I'm just afraid of
You called
police.
them.
I just feel like at any point they'll be like, so what's up with you and your shit?
It looks like I found these drugs.
Oh my God.
Something's up with you, man, and I can tell it. You're the problem.
Yeah, no.
I feel like they're going to turn on me real quick.
No, it was pretty, because I walked in there fucking like, I knew what I was going to say for the most part. Like, I knew that I was in the right, though. That's the thing, is like, when you're questioning whether or not you're in the right, because I was done wrong. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I called the cop, because I told them that I just wanted him there to keep things cool.
I feel like
I didn't want things to get...
Whoever calls the cop first is normally treated better, too. Like, because it feels like
because I told him what was going on. I told the cop what was up. I was like, these guys overcharged me for parts. They put me in danger. They're refusing to help me with it. I just want to go in there and give them another opportunity to make it right.
Only sociopaths, like, cause a problem and then call the police.
Oh, tell me about it, dude.
That's wild. Oh, okay. I was like, shit, man. Right off the bat. We haven't seen each other in a week or so.
Yeah.
We're just catching up at this point. I just needed to see you guys. You need to sometimes.
Oh, yeah. No. I've not been up to too much either.
Well, no, you've had some pretty good stuff happen.
I know it's been okay.
He's that's great.
Getting a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And you're doing great with your daughter.
Yeah.
It's surprising as anything that any of us is doing good. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Been cutting hair and playing video games.
Nice. Yeah, you've gotten deep into the games recently.
Well, it's one at a time, but right now I'm going down this list. I'm playing all of these, well, not all of these, but a lot of the games I've been playing have been one game of the year at whatever point.
Nice.
Through
all the hits.
I'm just saying.
Houston's got fucking taste. is what he's saying. Houston
well,
doesn't fuck around with your bottom of the barrel bullshit.
You just
Winners.
that's
Houston's got
mainstream
class.
shit.
Winners.
He has fucking standards, you fucking plebs.
Well, so for real, like, I mean, any of these games, like, I mean, I'm like catching up. So like, there's a huge well of like good games that like are winning awards, I guess. But like, Witcher 3 won Game of the Year 2015, and right after that, 2016 or maybe 17, Breath of the Wild won. Played both those games. Skyrim won. Elder Scrolls. I want to play Elden Ring. I hear that's amazing.
Yes.
Elden Ring.
I've watched a lot of people playing it, and it seems so fucking intense.
That's
Like,
2022 Game of the Year.
it's almost impossible to get into. For me, it's just like I've seen so much. I've seen how
The
dense
builds,
it is.
yeah, the builds and the lore.
It's like God.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Breath of the Wild won Game of the Year when it came out, but it did. And
I don't see how that's not possible though. Like I feel like a Zelda game coming out is kind of real big news. So I think that it's definitely a top contender.
Oh yeah, but the thing about it was it was the first open air, like wide open world, you know, exploring like Zelda game. So like in most,
I think it's just an open world game. I think that's what they call it, or a sandbox.
They've been exactly, but they called it the open air formula for Zelda.
Okay,
but Tears of the Kingdom, everyone wanted that to win, but Baldur's Gate won last year.
These are just words to me.
Baldur's Gate 3. No, apparently, so that's a D&D game.
Just fucking hack to it and spit on my Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my God, there is this one character.
It's a D&D base.
Oh, that lights your fire.
Oh yeah, literally. It's a demon. Look it up. Look it up. It's I think the character's name is Carnash. No, not Carnash.
Man, I don't remember much sex in video games. Like God of War had one where you
could literally fuck.
You had to pump, and you had to like catch the right time.
Yeah, and you had to make the vase fall over, which meant making her come or making you come.
Interactive sexual thing, because you always see like a cutscene.
Well, there was always like Leisure Suit Larry, but that wasn't necessarily readily available.
That one was mature.
It's Karlach.
Karlach?
Yeah, I swear, man. Karlach's about enough to make me want to just get the game alone.
Okay.
It's with a K, but Lach, but...
Okay, so a lesbian demon.
Lesbian?
Houston.
Fuck.
They just got a mullet. It's very trendy right now.
No, she's not a lesbian. You just said that.
Okay.
But yeah, yowza.
She's gonna make you hawk to a spit on that thing. That's what's gonna happen here.
Oh, on her strap-on?
Yeah, on her giant blazing red strap-on dildo.
The tail.
Yeah. That does it for me. But no, a lot of the characters are pretty attractive in that game.
Yeah, the fantasy, like without the fantasy, so her not as a demon.
She's dead there.
Or is it because of the magic and the power?
So apparently in this game, she's had her heart replaced with some sort of like bomb.
Oh, as happens.
As they would. Look at that, wearing leather. She's a cutter. She's all scarred up.
She's a cutter. Damn, you have a weird type then. Demon emo bitch.
Yeah,
okay.
No,
Demo bitch.
That is some, maybe not Dommy Mommy, but
no, she would. Dude, she's gonna fuck you.
Nice.
And kill you.
No, it's about enough to make me get the game alone. Also, there's a character named Shadowheart that's pretty foxy in it.
Okay.
Is that how you pick games?
No, it's just incidental. I mean,
happened to be.
Your
dream.
Right now
I'm like... Dabber hit him with the Rufio! That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, the hair.
Well, just the whole vibe is very Rufio. Black and red?
Yeah.
What's Rufio from?
Hook?
Peter Pan.
Rufio!
Weird. Okay.
Lost Boys.
He's like the new Peter Pan.
Yeah, look up Shadowheart, Lady Shadowheart.
I'm gonna look up Rufio.
Oh, okay. Look it up.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Wow, that's what our baby would look.
He
like.
was like, "I'm the pan now."
It does look a little bit like you. It's got some of your facial structures.
Yeah,
He's a pretty boy.
yeah.
And this is what he'd look like if he'd grown up into an adult and maybe hadn't have been stabbed in the gut or whatever.
Yeah, like what's up with all that neck stuff?
Hey man, that's like very popular with celebrities. It's a lot of like neck accessories,
It's always been
bracelets,
Yeah,
wallet chains,
wherever you can put some flair.
extra stuff.
like
You're gonna put
leather hats of various styles,
Yeah, I never thought leather
jean
shit was
jackets
sexy,
as
though.
a shirt.
Yeah,
Like leather pants just seem like sticky, sweaty to me.
You got to powder up, dog. You got to
Just-
powder up.
It doesn't look sexual. It looks more like dominatrix thing to me than like sexy. Someone in leather pants or a leather shirt.
It's like you had to work real hard to get into. Who are you doing that for? I don't like
You
that.
have to roll those out.
But maybe sometimes people do stuff not for you, but for themselves.
No, I'm not saying not to wear leather. I'm just saying if you're doing it for my benefit,
don't waste your time,
Yeah.
Don't waste your time or your baby powder on me.
baby powder.
Yeah, it's either going to be real ashy under there or real sweaty. There's no in between.
Ew.
You don't want that.
Yeah,
Oh, Laura Croft from Tomb Raider. Those were the best triangle boobs ever.
I loved Tomb Raider was great. You know, they had the perspective real nice so you could just see your butt. Like that was on purpose.
I never
Could
played
have been a
any,
little closer, a little further away. It wouldn't have been the same game.
I never played any Tomb Raider.
I played all those.
You
I even
did?
played that new
There
one.
was we did play that new one for the channel that one time. We were just kind of
Yeah.
going through it. I never really liked.
Wasn't as good as it's I don't know. It was the same method of like it was closed world. You're on a path. You
Yeah.
have to solve puzzles and shit. Which I love that aspect.
Oh, I
but-
love dungeon and like dungeon crawling. I love that.
I like again. I'll
good.
always say that like my favorite video games were always Prince of Persia, which then turned into Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first Assassin's Creed was a reskinned Prince of Persia game.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna get into maybe a God of War. I thought God
Those
of War
were
would just be
okay. Like it's definitely in that same like third person fucking like
tearing shit up.
yeah tearing
Those
shit
were
up
easy to
puzzle
play.
game.
It was all about timing. But that's why Elden Ring seems cool too, just because of the fucking epic bosses that seem
Oh yeah,
impossible.
the fight, the combat.
The godlike people,
Oh, yeah, you're fighting
the
demigods.
dragons. Yeah, that shit seems cool.
Yeah, it's good lore.
I
I
actually
actually have.
almost had like a dumbed down version of it. Like, I guess you can just play and quit, but I wish there was like a.
I mean, there's modes. I feel like there's definitely an easy mode for
Yeah,
it.
I
kinda hold your hand through it.
Oh yeah, I like. Where I have a Dark Souls on deck. I'm about to play Dark Souls. I never got into it, so I'm excited to start it.
Okay.
I just don't waste my time walking around figuring shit out. If
The
I'm
puzzles-
lost for more than 60 seconds, I'm looking that shit up.
You should. You really should. That's why I feel
I want to
confident
play
with you
through
playing.
the game. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
Skyward
gonna
Sword.
figure it out.
Dude, Skyward Sword, if I were to have figured out some of that shit, it would have taken me forever.
Yeah. And that's what you learn
Forever.
from cheating. You know, you learn that that's the only
Sometimes
way.
you need a little bit of some suggestions. I know that there's players out there that are like, I make my own guides or whatever.
There
but
would
it's
be
like,
games back in the day to where like you couldn't afford like the the magazine that had the cheats in it,
or the
they
I used to
didn't
get
have 'em.
Nintendo Power, and it would
What was the other one? Fucking
Game
the
Shark
magazine.
was
Yeah, the magazine.
thing, was the cheating thing we would use.
Dabber, what was the other magazine? Game something. Game Shark wasn't the magazine.
That was.
I think they did have
There's
a
a
magazine
hack thing.
too, but it was like the attachment. Yeah, had a lot of Game Shark shit for sure.
Dude, is what would happen. So I heard that you could get a Game Shark and get Mew on Pokemon. You know.
Yeah, was that a lie?
No, it's true. But the thing about Game Shark was I had never heard anything about how to do it, and I asked for one. and-
Electronic Gaming Monthly.
EGM.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got it, and I connected my Pokemon cartridge to it, and I put it in my thing. Erased my file.
You can have Mew, but nothing else.
Yeah.
I mean, I just didn't even look anything up. So like,
I feel like some of them you couldn't save with too and shit like that.
oh my god! I returned it. I felt like I learned my lesson. I was like, I don't even want to learn now.
It's gonna take me so long to get all this back. I had
I
a
Gotta
fucking
look up more
Zapdos.
cheats.
I had a Zapdos. I had Venusaur. All
Now
because I
you can
wanted to Mew.
Just hack that shit. Just figure it out.
Just hack it. Just learn coding. Just get an adapter to plug it into
in
your
there.
fucking computer and just fucking hack the planet.
Yeah, I got an emulator for my for my computer forever ago, and you know what? One of the I got a lot of N64 games on my computer. You know, you know what I've spent the most time playing on there?
Was it
Mario Golf?
Okay, I was about to say if it's fucking Pokemon Snap, I'm
No,
a Pokemon Slap.
Slap. No, I haven't even thought about Pokemon Snap in a while.
Not in a while.
No, not in a while. You know,
Mario Golf. Okay.
I actually
Hot shots.
I got Strikers.
I want to replay. We mentioned it the other day. Is it NBA Street?
Yeah,
That was
NBA
so
Street.
animated. That shit was fun, and
Yeah,
I don't
Michael
know if
Jordan.
they kept making those. I know
There was
had,
a few
Yeah,
bands.
but they didn't keep going like 2K. Like I would rather
no.
play that than something as serious
Dude.
as 2K. You got to know a lot about basketball to even be good at that game.
Oh yeah. So my PS2 games though, it was SSX Tricky.
Yeah, get tricky.
Tricky.
It's tricky.
Crazy Taxi.
Oh yeah, Crazy Taxi. I played some of that.
The
on
car
Xbox.
version of SSX Tricky.
Dude, Crazy Taxi though.
That
I
was
used to
an
play that
arcade
CC's.
game that like turned.
Yeah. Oh,
PlayStation, yes.
Jet Set Radio.
Yeah. Why would you call it Jet Set Radio? Jet skis.
Core
The
Rim Pop. I played a
ATV
lot of
game.
Core
What was the
Rim Pop.
ATV game where you just drive around?
The ATV game.
Did you ever play some Core Rim Pop in my apartment?
I mean, probably. If it was at your apartment, then yeah.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty 2 and Core Rim Pop were some staples.
It was so much Call of Duty too.
A lot
I was,
of it.
Looking at the PlayStation Portal controller. Y'all know that?
Yeah.
That shit looks wild too.
But even then,
not
it's
a-
like-
it's
but-
not a handheld.
No, you have to be within. They've kind of debunked
No, you can
them.
be over Wi-Fi.
It's like I've watched a lot. Have you watched people demo it?
I've
Have
seen
you
people
seen them
pretty
like?
far away do it.
But then there's latency.
Oh.
Like your Wi-Fi connection, you have to be close to your Wi-Fi. It doesn't necessarily mean the console,
Yeah.
which you should still have. I think you still have to be in a
crazy
range.
upload speeds.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So a lot of people only pay for the download speeds and don't have enough to upload it. So it's like you got to have upload speeds on your end, and then wherever you are, it has to have crazy good connection. But
I just heard a lot of people
it
say
turns
that
on your PlayStation
Yeah.
at home, and you can play everything on there. But you can't stream on there yet. You can't like watch Netflix. You can't stream any games. That
It's
they
basically like a
offer.
wireless monitor.
Yeah, it is. But that doesn't exist elsewhere. You know, that's the only thing you got for that shit.
I've watched. There's like this niche of YouTube where people will try to make mobile versions of just full consoles. They'll take the
Yeah.
guts of the full console and make it handheld. And those are really fun to watch. Those are really cool to see how they kind of like map out how to mush everything together. Sometimes they look fucking huge and gaudy because they've got to have like fucking giant battery packs and fit a bunch of shit in there. And they're just kind of like taking a fucking Dremel to a controller and cutting
my
it
God.
into sections and like. But it's really cool. A lot
It
of
would
it's really
be
cool.
much cooler if they just released the Vita was the last one.
I think so.
The PSP style shit. If they just went ahead and did that, and you could log in and play all your games, and it
Yeah,
just
they would
saves
be
it
at a
to the
lower
same system.
resolution, right? But like, you don't necessarily
Yeah.
need a high resolution on such a small screen.
Just something to get it on the console in your hands.
Because like technically, you could do the PlayStation Portal thing on your phone.
Yeah,
You can do the remote play on your
little
phone.
backbone thing. They have that you can set up, but I guess that's pretty much the same when you think about it.
Dabber's
want
right.
something handheld like that.
Sometimes I do wish I was a PC gamer too.
Oh man,
Because
me too.
I feel more drawn to like the console type thing because I would
need
much.
to
There's
hold
something about like the console there and it's lit up and it's like it's interfacing with your
play
TV.
with a controller. on
Yeah,
the
but it's
PC.
like it's not your fucking TV.
I know.
It's a special screen. But even then, PC games have always looked better.
They always look better.
Yeah.
For sure. I feel like playing on the Switch, I can't even talk to PC gamers. You're not even allowed to talk to them. It's
Different.
like
That's a
trying-
rubber duck in your hand.
I know that because I was talking to one person about it, and I mentioned how Witcher 3's expansion looked beautiful, and he's like, "That's really funny that you're saying that playing
Coming
the
from a
Switch
bitch.
on the Switch, which is kind of bottom of the barrel on processing power." I was like, "Fuck, man."
Dude, I've
Dude, that's been the
overloaded-
same with Nintendo for forever, though.
They've
They're
been
kind of
behind.
always like low end. Like
I've
the
actually-
Wii had the lowest fucking
It was-
CPU.
yeah.
Just fucking nothing.
I've eaten myself through the other side on Minecraft. I have a world.
You've transcended.
Well, I have a world big enough to where it won't play on my Switch or my PlayStation.
Wow.
Like to play anymore, I would have to go on a PC or a PS5.
My kid wants to play Minecraft.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there too, man.
I was
Especially if
trying
you're
to-
getting like
It
mods
teaches
and
kids
shit.
to mine.
Yeah.
Children yearn for the mines.
Takes you back.
Okay. Yeah, no, she wants to play that game.
You can be
No,
like,
it's
you
fun,
can
man.
play Grand Theft Auto like an adult.
Yeah.
So Parker says he misses his Xbox, but he enjoys the PC. What do you play on PC, Parker?
Ooh, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is
Let me answer that for you.
Cyberpunk is that game.
Okay. I mean, are you going to say Fortnite? Are you a
don't think I
Fortnite
played
gamer, Parker? You don't seem like a Fortnite guy.
Keanu Reeves is the main
Fortnite
character
seems
of
fun, though, 'cause
Cyberpunk,
it's-
though, real.
I've never played, but it feels like that middle ground, and because I play GTA too, right? I'd like
Yeah.
the open world building, collecting, that whole thing, and like that never ending game. You know,
Yeah.
I like that game you can't beat where there's not a storyline really, where you're just adding on to.
It's
what you
life.
got, you
You're
know?
living a
Yeah.
life.
And I want GTA to have a little more building aspects to it and shit like that, you know?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I wish you
customize
could-
your house.
your world.
Ooh,
Like, you
what
know, you
if
could tear
the-
buildings
let's-
down and build things and design and like I want some architecture in there.
Why don't we make an open world game, but it's like you're a construction foreman.
What?
So you
Foreman
literally
simulator.
your job. Well, but even then, it's like you live a life. Like you can do the Grand Theft Auto stuff. Like you can live whatever kind of life you want to outside. But that's your 9 to 5.
Why? Yeah,
That's your 9 to 5.
Every time you play, you got to be a construction guy.
Well, you said you like to build stuff. This is how you do that in like a real life scenario.
You're an engineer.
You're an engineer. You're a
don't
foreman.
need to be real.
You're a guy up on the scaffold. You're a guy on the fucking beams.
You're platforming,
You're
literally.
eating little sandwiches
But
out of those
eventually,
weird fucking
You got to work your
boxes.
way up to CEO of that construction company and just have people build for you or something. You can't just be. You're just talking about construction worker simulator.
But you live a life. You get to go home to your wife,
Yeah.
who tells you
That's
that
part
you
of it.
don't do good enough.
Oh, no.
And
Oh, so
your
it's
kids
sad.
who say you don't spend enough time with them. You miss
Oh,
their
no.
baseball games.
Oh, no.
But but
You have
you're
a
working
dog
for their
that
private school or
annoys you,
something.
even though you're the one that wanted the dog in the first place. But you have to walk it every night, even though your kids begged you for it.
And that's
they
the
said
only
they
way
would
to
take
play
care of
this
it.
game. That's only sad.
Yeah.
There's not a happy way to play this game. Fun life.
Hmm?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it would make you. I don't know. We simulate fantasy worlds because they're better than our lives. And that's
Yeah.
why I never understand simulator type people. Like Farming Simulator they won Game of the Year, dude. They sold more money than like Call of Duty and all this shit. Fucking Farming Simulator. Like won one of these years that it came out, and it was like it dominated everything because people were so obsessed with just the simplicity, building your farm up. And that doesn't make sense to me because that's worse than your real life. Like, I get, going into a world with demigods and you're fighting them, or you're getting to shoot
Hey man,
up people
fantasy
in the
is
street.
fantasy.
Fantasy is nice.
But that's downward fantasy.
No, it's not. It's different.
Like,
it's different. So
yeah.
like these dudes, they sit in a nice air conditioned office every day. They don't have to worry about where their food's coming from. They get to stare at Kathy's ass in her pantsuit. But when they get home, they just want something different, something to break up the monotony.
I want to get out in the sun.
I want to sweat. I want to make, I want to rear my cattle.
Imagine what it's like to sweat. It's just weird to me. It's not an upward fantasy to me.
Toby. I think that is so close-minded of you.
I don't think it's unreasonable what I'm saying.
I think maybe role playing. Maybe it's parallel
role playing.
Fantasy to me implies something that you either can't have in this world or something better than your own life.
To them, maybe it's better than their own life, too.
Yeah, to them.
Dude, role-playing.
They're the ones doing it.
Some people find role-playing fun.
I guess I don't know.
It's just the
Fantasy's
role-playing.
Objective, but yeah. That's, I guess, the aspect I don't understand of it, of like, I don't know. Maybe it's offensive, but if you like 24/7 simulating, which we all will be at some point, so I guess it's fucking fine.
Man, I'm trying to get Toby into the Zelda series.
That's
like
fun.
all the way.
That's a fun game.
God, it's so good.
Homeless Simulator.
What the fuck? It's on Steam?
The one I was telling you about was a game called Nobody.
What is this?
That was very
in Russia.
similar.
It's got a picture of The Rock.
So, like, there is a homeless simulator, and I would love to play it.
You're like,
oh, you're just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody is a little more detailed into where, like, you start as a nobody and then you work your way up and try to become somebody. But it's like you start out homeless.
The turnaround.
So you like, again, the funniest thing I remember was like you shower in the park in this little water fountain, and every time there's a 50% chance you get sick and can't do anything. And so you walk around, you're homeless, you're like trying to pick up jobs and do shit.
You're like looking for cigarette butts in the ashtray.
Well, and you're supposed to build yourself up to being like a rich person, or you have the ability to.
That high. I don't know how you end up being just a person, right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you,
as opposed to a dirty homeless scumbag.
you turn from a nobody to a somebody. I don't know if you can actually. You probably can like get good at it and become rich, but no, it's kind of like that. And
was it you that was talking about that Soulsborne game where you're like a crab?
No, what is that one?
So it's a Soulsborne game, but you're a crab.
What's Soulsborne?
A soul, like the fighting game, like Dark Souls game or Bloodborne or whatever. And so you're running around fighting, but instead of fighting like other people with swords, you're a crab and you put together like crab weapons.
Okay,
and you fight for microplastics in the ocean.
That seems interesting to me. I like that's quirky.
Oh, but it's like mature. Like you are fucking other crabs up.
Yeah,
it's mature.
I like it. I would be a crab for a day. Again, I get the whole getting away from it and just being in a game, but I want something more fanciful, which again implies something out of this world. It doesn't imply you being a farmer. That's just a different life. You can do that.
It's called Another Crab's Treasure.
Where does the line
Another Crab's Treasure?
Yeah.
Where's the line there of like, you can't literally go into another universe and live this other world, but you can be a farmer. So like that doesn't feel a fantasy. It's just like, well, there would be another word for it for me.
Man, that's how I feel about like anime. It's just like, where do you draw the line where it makes no sense anymore? It's like, why is that a thing? It's like that one.
It being in anime kind of implies it's in a different realm in some manner, Mm-hmm. It's kind of based off of our world, but I don't know. I'm going to waste my time dreaming. I want to be dreaming on some cool shit that could never happen to me.
Yeah, what the hell was that game we were playing? Was it AS?
Q something.
Yeah, QWR, or it's the
buttons.
Yeah, AS. Oh wait, no, it's QW. I forget. Fantasy running game.
Well, there's this one game that looks like super peaceful, and you're like this little. You're like this little creature that's just like running through these like beautiful landscapes.
Tavern Keeper Simulator. Whoa.
And I'm just not quite sure what it's called.
Is the whole thing just running through landscapes?
Yeah.
That's kind of nice too. I don't know. It's also nice to think like that guy that's dreaming about farming that works in IT and like us. Say so Houston falling in love with that demon bitch, right? It's like the chance of you ever falling in love or meeting someone like that is almost zero, right? The chance of that guy.
How dare you dash his dreams, Toby?
I'm just saying, you don't run into many like.
You can romance this character.
I'm just saying. And when's the last time you ran into some powerful demigod demon? Like, probably never.
What?
Maybe once. I'm just saying the chance of this guy becoming a farmer one day after he retires is big because he loves it. And it's real.
What the fuck, man?
And so that becomes not fantasy to me. If you can achieve it in this realm, it's not fantasy. That's where I'm drawing my line. I think you're just imagining another life. You're just sad, man. That's all that means. Not you, the IT guy. You looked at me like
I was just like, what?
You don't get my comparison?
I wasn't following. No, I wasn't following.
Well, you can't get upset then.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to be mad.
Oh my god.
Gotta actually know what I'm saying if you're gonna be upset by it.
I know. It's like
We'll get you a poster of this girl.
Oh my god. Come on now. Come on. I'm not being crazy.
What is it?
Dude, Shadowheart is fine too, though.
Okay.
Okay, they have skins on Fortnite where you can be a dirty dreadlocks. Okay.
A dirty dreadlocks. Are there different types of dreadlocks?
Dabber says he likes having a physical copy of the game, but that's not even like a thing anymore, is it? Now they're just like...
Yeah, you still have to have... Some of them won't run
I
without
have
it.
a collection.
Right, but it's still just like a license.
Like a key.
Yeah, it's not even really the game. The game isn't on there.
You download it from there to the console, and then it is a key.
I still like it. It's like DVDs is how I feel, but I have physical copies of all my Switch games.
Because you're on a Switch.
We should be over...
We're talking about real
discs.
consoles, Houston.
Oh, that one got him. I didn't see him drop his jaw like that in a minute. No, I think we're beyond discs, man. Why don't they sell little fucking USB drives or something? Like, just make it to where it can't be damaged already.
Already.
We should have been doing that. There's already digital. If there's going to be a physical copy, just fucking make it something unbreakable and undamageable. You know, make it
I'm not
invincible.
dissing the Switch. I'm just giving him a hard time.
I know. It was exactly what I didn't want to hear. It's precisely what I never want to hear.
But me being on the Switch, we always have physical media.
No. So he doesn't have. He downloads his.
Yeah, I have
That's what
like
it's
one
a
or
thing
two.
of
I have two
us talking
physical
about it.
games.
Because I was trying to trade him, but at this point I'm just gonna let him borrow games.
Yeah.
I wanted to get some out of it, but I want him to play
Shit,
Zelda.
Don't give me nothing then. What are you talking about?
He was wanting to trade.
Yeah,
That's okay.
The two games I have, you have.
I know.
I'm pretty sure.
Which means
so
dick to me.
I'm worthless.
I know. No, it just means that
you have
if I
nothing
want you
to bring
get
to the
game,
table for him. So he's going to take pity on you.
I want you to
let
play the
you
game.
borrow
No, I
it.
want you to
Hold
play the
something
game.
over my head for the rest of my
No
life.
fucking way, dude. No, it was like it would have been cool to do that, but I want you to play the games as well. So I mean, I have no problem with it. But
I just want someone to. So it's your
to talk about
motivation. But yeah, we could talk about it after.
dude, Skyward Sword was a really good feeling to beat, and it's a lore building games because so once you have that, I mean it's referenced all through Breath of the Wild, and they're saying that it's a trilogy. I haven't gotten to Tears of the Kingdom, but apparently Tears of the Kingdom is the third of them.
You ever wake up and the world's just the rules of our society is just gross to you?
Yeah.
You ever have those?
Yeah,
days?
dude, we're killing the planet and doing nothing about it, and everybody
that's not-
cares about other shit.
You're just trying to
super
distract
weird.
yourself. Yeah, you're just trying to.
I just mean how we're taught to be, how we're taught to value the things we're taught to value and chase after. Like some days, I mentioned this a lot because you just wake up.
So not going to talk about like
and
protecting the planet that we live on.
No, that's not what I meant.
No, I meant real stuff.
Real stuff.
Like video games.
Society, dramas. No, I just get mad what we're taught to pine for. In this realm I about said. Just because we've been talking
this
video
realm.
games. And yeah, dude, it feels gross to me. And it's something
Out here fucking like talking about Hawk in fucking Breath of the Wild.
These worldly things. We're just not, where's the values? Where is the love as
As the Black Eyed Peas would say.
Yeah.
The Black Eyed Peas and Justin
Justin
Timberlake got arrested.
No.
Did you guys
Why
hear
did he get
about? Did you
arrested
guys
for?
see his mugshot?
No.
So Justin Timberlake got arrested, and then the cop apparently didn't know who he was, and he was like, this is gonna.
Doubtable.
Well, this is the story. The story is that he gets arrested. The cop doesn't know who he is, and Justin Timberlake says this is gonna ruin the tour. And the cop goes, "What tour?" And apparently Justin goes, "The world tour."
Yeah.
So the world tour. Yeah, that's
of
funny.
him.
Yeah.
But he was right. It was a world tour, so I mean, shit. He wasn't lying, but he's kind of, I don't know. That's kind of weird for him to be in.
When
his
did
own
this-
head of,
oh,
everyone
this week?
should know about me.
This
They
is
said,
He
look
looks
like an
like he's-
oil painting.
He looks
That
like
was
he's
the
ready
top
to
com-
cry.
he looks like he may have been crying already.
been
Which
yelling.
hey,
Or he's full of rage. That could be a calm rage.
or
right
he's
there.
drunk,
can't believe it. He
drunk or baked out of his mind.
He also has a
Yeah.
draconic kind of look.
Dude,
with
Justin
his eyes.
Bieber's he's smiling in that one.
Looking like Ellen DeGeneres'
Yeah,
Is that the time
child.
he wrecked his car?
Why does he have a red jumpsuit on? Did he do something violent?
It looks orangish.
It may have been a saturation issue there. I don't know.
Okay, but
No, it looks red. That looks
Dude,
red.
red is violent.
Maybe that's just a deep V he's got on.
Yeah, that's,
no, that's what they
that's
look
where
like.
he got in
That's
trouble.
what-
I know,
with
but
drunk
I'm looking
driving.
at the seam here.
Oh, his own thing.
Oh wait, no, that's
That's a
cheap
tag
as shit.
maybe in the back.
No, he's definitely maybe he was shirtless and they gave him that.
Like, stop flexing your abs on us, Justin.
Bringing Tipsy back, so maybe he was
his
drunk.
DUI.
And then here
I
he
never
is
realized
walking
they're
out
both
in
Justins,
cuffs.
too. Are Justins hot dudes?
Justins?
Yeah, I didn't realize they're both Justins.
Oh,
Can they just all sing? Well, we know a Justin. I don't think he can sing.
no.
I don't know many, though, that I can name.
Oh yeah, Uncharted Territory says I've laughed several times thinking of how he thought that ruined the tour stunt would turn things around for him.
Yeah.
Officer, this is gonna ruin the tour if you take me in.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me
Oh,
get those
shit.
off
Well,
you. Fucking psych!
The thing is if it had been a fan of his, it
This is
absolutely
huge for me, dude.
It would have turned it
Bustin'
around.
Timberlake?
Yeah.
I'm riding
Thought
this
you
out.
didn't know who I was.
That's yeah. That's my name now.
I'm milking this for everything it's worth, dude.
Yeah.
Is it this motherfucker? This little fucking peasant here?
This peasant.
This goofy looking fucking look like you were born in.
Why is he looking? Why are they
in New
looking
York.
at each other like this?
He's
Yeah.
mad. He's like, I'd punch
A
you. for
look
winning
of
this.
silent restraint.
Look at how they're looking at each other.
You know how good I sang?
Hungry
Look at
eyes.
them hungry eyes.
You never seen none of my movies?
Yeah.
In time.
In Time,
That
yeah.
was a good one.
Yeah.
Alpha, Dog.
There's more.
There is more.
Yeah, I've seen him.
The
I've seen him.
fucking the social the
social experiment.
no, it's called something else.
Social network.
The social network.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg fucked me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
I
there's-
don't know. He would be another one I'd be real sad about, to be real. But I would also
Isn't
I
he
wouldn't
married
be,
to Jessica Biel?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
they have
shocked,
children.
though. See,
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You see her
I-
button
you
chucking
can see
there.
right
Yeah! Yay! Good for you.
I
Thank
can
you
just
for saying
see
that.
he's got something behind those sweet eyes. It's psycho, you know. So I
Yeah.
think
He does
scares
have
me a
shark
little bit.
eyes.
Have we never? I mean, like we remember the ramen hair and the jean suit, right? The
Yeah.
jute.
Look, yeah.
It was like Britney Spears.
Yeah,
days,
and her
right?
Jess, which is a which is a jean dress.
They were the king when I was like 9 years old, 10 years old, something like
ripping
that.
off Janet Jackson's titty.
And effectively kind of ruining her career.
Yeah, why did, and it did nothing bad for him.
No.
It made her look like a thirsty
That's
bitch
the
somehow.
problem.
Sexist.
They both were being slutty.
Yeah.
Just call it what it is. You're allowed to.
But he
be.
does have shark eyes, like dead shark eyes in this one.
Yeah, well, you could always kind of see something wrong with him, I think.
Oh, weird. That's a weird photo.
That doesn't look like him at all. That can't.
Man, he's really graying.
I think it's really funny. Well, yeah, he's in his 40s, dude.
He's an adult, man.
Oh, what happened? Oh, we're back.
Oh, okay. I've been getting some weird signals from my phone about there being water in it.
I think that's happening right now.
And I don't believe it. It's not been near anything like that.
Liquid has been detected in the lightning connector.
So I have to plug it back in and hit emergency override or whatever when it like fully shuts off. Because I don't believe you. You haven't been near liquids.
Tall. Not tall.
Unless you're just picking up the humidity.
It's not even humid in here.
It's humid everywhere around
Dude,
here.
so it's nice in here. I didn't even notice that now that we're talking about
Dude,
it.
the first thing I said, I was like, what is this?
It's nice
We're
in
not
here.
sweating this week.
I feel better.
It's nice. It's nice in here.
It feels easier to speak.
Yeah, well, the fan's not loud too. We don't have
And
that.
yeah, that's kind of the room noise is gone. And
I actually felt the opposite. Like when I did my stream, I had gotten used to the fan blasting and there being some kind of drone noise when I would hit it silent. And I was like, oh shit, it's just so quiet. Like it fucked me up. But now
I
there's
have
other people
tinnitus.
to talk.
My ears ringing.
Yeah? You hear them high pitches?
No, I thought I did.
Yeah, for
With
how
all that
long?
Q-tipping, huh?
Oh,
did
too far.
did you perforate?
Yeah, I don't know, but I thought my ears was ringing, so I always wanted to have the fan on.
You're the type to put a Q-tip, come out and no cotton on that shit.
That's happened. That has happened to me. I needed help. Someone to dig it out.
So
I feel like if you say you the type, even if you say something positive, people
Yeah.
are gonna take it weird. Man, you the type to like do good shit for your friends.
you the type
To remember birthdays. Like, what does that mean? Does that mean I'm a pussy? Oh no.
Oh, no.
I want to give a shout out to Donald Sutherland. I don't think we talked about it on the podcast.
Donnie, no.
Shout out Donald Sutherland. We lost a real one. Kiefer's dad.
Okay. Yeah.
We love Donald.
I saw
Donald
his face.
was
I
amazing.
recognized
He was a
that
great
face.
actor. I also want to give. What do I want to talk about? What else
What do you
happened?
want to talk about?
What is? I was gonna say something. Big Don talking about that, and then was gonna say there
Someone
was
else
a reason.
dead?
No, there was somebody else that died.
Is it a good thing or a bad
I
thing?
don't remember.
You're a murderer.
I'm a murderer.
Is that what you said?
I said I don't remember. Oh, the Crazy Town lead singer. That's right. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. He died today.
Damn.
Yep, he was 49.
You push it. Baby.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen since then is them being like really belligerent.
You know
on
that
stage.
intro was stolen from a Red Hot Chili Peppers
Yeah,
instrumental.
just fucking,
Yeah?
just note for note.
That makes sense.
100%, yeah.
It kind of sounds a little like harmonic. Got a little harmonic bending.
Yeah, it's
things
from their
going on.
first album.
Nice.
Uh,
Straight steel.
yeah. I think it is like...
I've never heard that case. They got away with it. Sounds like.
Yeah.
You just can't rip it off exactly. You just change the key.
It's not changed key. It's the same.
It's just the same
thing. It just uses an intro.
Didn't try very much then if you didn't change the key. That's like the only thing you have to do.
That song called Butterfly, right?
Yeah.
My sugar baby?
I like, you know what song that's like cheesy like that? The Sugar, How'd You Get So Fly? I don't know why it got so popular recently.
Higher than the
Yeah.
ceiling. It's a beautiful feel. What is it?
What hell? This is not it.
This is probably the Chili Peppers one, right?
No, the intro though.
Pretty Little Debbie.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, damn. That's not even, yeah. It's the exact same song.
Yeah.
So, wait, could it be considered
Like a sample?
Yeah.
No, they're playing it.
Yeah, we know what this one sounds like. And the bass is doing the same shit. So they made a song out of their intro.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
legally protected in some way? The fact,
Absolutely. If who is it that sued? So if Huey Lewis could sue the dude from Ghostbusters, and if fucking
Marvin Gaye. Ed Sheeran.
Oh, that one happened, and then there was also the fucking Vanilla Ice and Queen
Oh
thing.
yeah. And
that one went to court. That one was serious.
Yes, that one was very serious.
yeah.
But no, that's an exact ripoff. I don't know where the line is because, is it literally playing it? Like you can sample something.
the
by
live
playing
version
it,
is
right?
the live version.
It's literally they were just the same thing. The tempo was a little faster, but that's because
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not even. They didn't change nothing.
Oh, see that?
All right, JC, be good, bro. We can't do our lesson tomorrow because my fucking thing blew up, but I will let you know as soon as we can.
Was Stir It Up stolen too? I
Who
mean,
stole Stir It Up?
everything's kind of ripped off, and there are only so many things you can know.
Here's this song I wrote called "Let It Be What It Is."
Oh yeah,
what it
that movie. What is that movie?
Let
where
it be what
Yesterday.
it is.
That's a terrible premise. Like where no one knows the Beatles. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's a movie recently.
Yeah,
so-
but what if you there's no way you remember every Beatles song. There's no way.
Oh, you'd be so fucked. Be so fucked if you realize that, but you didn't bring the chord charts with you.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm supposed
You
to
only
figure
know
this out.
you only know fucking Hold My Hand. Not even the good ones.
Yeah, no one would
Yeah.
like that anyway. You remember fucking Blackbird?
Reminds me
of
of Hot Tub Time Machine, where it's he does Lugal.
Yeah. Wait, who's he go back and steal the music of? In that?
Oh, yeah, he goes and does Google.
No, there's an artist one too. What's his name? Does he's a singer or a rapper or something. And he goes back and steals all the music.
Are you talking about Craig Robinson?
Craig Robinson does the Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas. Okay, yeah. So that's the one he remembers.
But see, that's genius because you wouldn't want to be like the biggest name. You just successful. Someone successful.
Yeah.
You just go back and steal just someone successful's music.
I mean,
Let's
they
get
make
it
hits.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's probably
Love
just all
Gun.
I knew. Yeah, you
His
could go back
dick
and
is
steal
the-
every song you know. It's
His
the coolest
dick
thing.
is the gun.
And then the Black Eyed Peas come out and they're doing a cover of their own song.
Oh God, what is it? Love, take me down to the streets.
It's not a real song.
I only know that just being said like that. I don't know it from a song.
Well, no, because it's okay. So in the movie, fucking that's role models, right?
Yeah.
So there's a character that's like, that Paul McCartney and Wings song, the
Paul
"Love,
McCartney.
Take Me Down to the Streets." He's like, that's
That's
not
not
a
a-
real song.
It's
It's
like,
not
it
a song.
sounds-
Yes, it is.
So at the end of the movie, they have a Paul McCartney impersonator.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
shit.
made
They
a
record
fake
the song.
song. Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh man.
Damn. It sounds right,
Love, take me down to your street light.
Guitar Dad.
Oh yeah, and then they added it on here for just
There the air twists and shimmers in the heat.
so good.
Love, take me down. Love, take me down.
That's doing a good job.
Wear a pair of long. Love, take me down
To the street lights.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Now-
They did the thing.
Yeah, what song do you think they're talking about there? Is it just
And so this one's
sounds
fun.
so
Not
generic.
Wings. Love, Take Me Down to the Streets.
Nobody sings this song.
This is the
Hillary Clinton. I'm sort of into politics.
No, I'm sort of engaged.
I sort of have a boner.
God, 2000 comedy.
Oh yes, I love
This shit
him.
was-
Apparently,
this
he
was
likes
so
acting in
new.
horror movies.
Really? Wheeler switch with
Is
me.
he really-
Sean William Scott.
Yeah, he got into horror movies. He's
Always spot a newbie.
I love this actor.
Damn, role model looks
AJ?
really good,
Yeah,
though.
so he's like the dude.
Or A.D. Miles is his name.
It's not a Wings song.
Yeah, it's one of their hits from the 70s. I'm not sure which one.
It's not.
It isn't?
No.
I think it might be.
That's not. Nobody sings that song.
I don't know about that. I'll have to Google it.
That's right. Some kids are allergic to their.
I feel both
sweat.
sides of
So
that
probably
because
best with
there's songs that obviously people don't remember, and then there's ones who people just so sure doesn't exist that's real. I've been on both sides of that Wings conversation.
Ask her about her whispering eye.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, I think about that movie every time we pass rolling hills. Even the hills in the distance. Boobs.
Yeah. What do those look like?
Gotta be
So,
creative.
What if you had to go back and Grateful Dead was never written? Do you think anything would come of it? Or would it take the culture that doesn't exist today?
Quicksilver Messenger Unit would have been the
Yeah,
big one.
Time
the big
travel?
one.
Time travel rules? It depends.
I think he's asking me if I did like a yesterday thing.
I mean, I think it just would happen differently then because that timeline's gone.
Yeah.
Right? You're creating a new timeline that might still be big, but it's.
The Eagles
All
would
that
have been
shit
even
doesn't
bigger.
exist.
I wrote Desperado.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and all he knows is Norwegian Wood. That's honestly
That's a good song.
one of my favorite Beatles
That's a
songs.
good-ass song.
Isn't it good? Norwegian Wood. That's a great song.
I like early Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
What?
We
We all like fucking early.
Well, no, they're like the Beatles.
No, I prefer. That's the weirdest statement. Yeah, I prefer like Sid Barrett, Pink Floyd to Pink Floyd. You know?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
you don't mean
guys.
that.
I don't think you mean
I
that.
do. I
though.
love him more than any song they made.
Oh,
but
what
I
the
wouldn't. I would not be the same without the other Pink Floyd. That's what I called.
Yeah,
the
Piper
other-
at the Gates of Dawn is probably my favorite.
Pat God.
Yeah,
Pat God's
great.
pretty good.
but I love the story, the character, the writing. That was never. They just were something
Play
different.
is a lot of fun. That's a Beatles-esque song.
What is it?
Like
See
that.
Emily Play.
See the
See Emily
Way.
play. Yeah, it's a great
Oh.
song.
Yes, yes.
Like that means no goose, no panic, no fish, no Billy Strings. Like he is. None of those have made any kind of
Something
impact
else.
on me as a person. So
Oh,
I don't know if I
whatever.
would.
No
What?
panic.
Fish? Did they say fish?
Fish.
You
Yeah, I
love
mean,
fish.
I do like fish, but it again, like I don't think that it would have. I wouldn't. I don't know.
You're
man.
not influenced by fucking fish.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I am.
Yeah.
I mean, but if this
There would
happens,
be-
my career and what I do wouldn't be what it is, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, those things would still exist in a different way and have different names, right? Like I think the points in time would still exist no matter what you change. We're just talking about time
Without the
travel.
dead, would they be a thing? They wouldn't be what they are. There would be a different influence because
There
all
would have
those
been
people would
another-
still exist.
There would have been another band that did that thing, though. It's like
Oh,
that
the
moment
Allman
in
Brothers?
time, I think, would still exist.
I mean, like
No matter who does
regionally
it.
speaking, like they had
Maybe.
the South locked down.
Yeah.
It's
Honestly,
it's
I
something you can
love
never know.
like early '70s, like 1970. Allman Brothers is insanely good.
Yeah.
Also,
I can't
like
listen to
Dickie
Allman
Betts and
Brothers.
like fucking Dwayne Allman, you cannot find a better combination of guitarists.
I've heard
they're
some
amazing.
jams I like, but I just can't listen to it. I don't
Dude,
know.
their jazzy stuff is real fucking good. Like Hot Lana, really fucking good. Memory of Elizabeth Reed. it's
Would
all
they
good.
though? Like, as in exist? I mean, maybe not. But at that point, what would it
I
matter?
mean, yeah, exactly. It's like they just wouldn't have existed. The dead, if that's the case. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. There's no way to know what would have happened. But
I mean, we can write a screenplay about it.
I guess the main thing is, do you think that there are just moments in time that people fill the roles of, or do you think it's because of those people? That would be the main question. Like, Could someone
That's a fair
else have
question.
taken any slot like that? Jimi Hendrix didn't exist. Someone would have been in that vein of music to push it in the way it did. I think yes. Someone else would have taken his slot. So I feel like it's
there were obviously a ton of bands around that time that were doing like the psychedelic kind of rock push.
And something would have taken off and which would have affected everything a little differently. But that moment in time, that's just like when the
what band would Kesey have gotten for the tests if they had said no?
Yeah.
I mean, so there was like two different modes, like two different distinct modes that the Dead kind of had. They had that beach music with the pigpen thing, you know?
Yeah, they were definitely in that like
surfy sort
surf rock and then blues.
Yeah, surf blues. And then like San Francisco was really synonymous a lot with this kind of folk push.
Yeah. Like Joni Mitchell, fucking like Bob Dylan and Neil.
I feel like Pigpen had the blues side.
Crosby, Stills.
And Jerry was the surf side, right? Wasn't he the one who? He plays
like folk. Yeah, he was folk through and through. They had to get him to play the electric guitar. Like he wanted to be a banjo player
his style,
in Nashville.
Though, in the '60s, so ripped off of surf. Like I feel like he had to love surf and some.
But that was like that's
the electric wind tunnel kind of thing.
Yeah, like, everybody was playing that kind of music then.
The Beach Boys shit.
Well, like the
it's just all about California,
the blues rock sort of thing, like the LSD Millionaire, the Violet Blues mode. You know, like that was the blues rock
loved
vehicle.
Surf rock then? Who?
That was just the sound. That was just the young sound.
And that's like where you get the fucking. What was that famous? They did fucking Wipeout. What was that band?
Yeah, I don't know, but they would play it at the skating rink, and everyone would fall to the ground.
I'm gonna feel stupid.
Probably not. You got Crushin', 1987 now. You got Let's Go, 1963.
Yeah, the Safaris. That doesn't seem right.
Whack.
That doesn't sound right to me at all.
What year is it?
That is
62.
That is some Mandela effect shit.
That feels like the Mandela effect.
I love that. I do that too, but I love calling shit that I just don't remember the Mandela effect. It's like, oh, I just never knew that. The Grout? Nope, that's new. The Trash Man.
The Ventures was who I was thinking of.
What about the Trash Man?
Oh my God, they're all Dewey Cox.
Yeah, every single one of them is Dewey Cox.
That far right hairdo too. He's got the spiked up with the
So Wipeout from Let's Go.
Let's Go.
Is that the name of the? That's the name of the album. Okay.
The Ventures doing Wipe. It also was probably covered by every band like that, because this is '63.
Who the fuck is this? Dude?
This is not.
They're old by now. This is in the '70s. Okay.
But
it said '63.
No, these are dudes that were rocking in the '60s. This is the '70s. Look at that shirt.
Yeah.
He's getting it. He's getting it on those times. So.
He looks like
not
Uncle
Buddy Rich,
Rico.
though. He is not Buddy Rich.
No.
So you're saying the Safaris did it first?
I mean, they may have done it first, but I always remembered the Ventures because I have this album.
Dale was the main dude.
Good old
But
Dick
Safaris
Dale.
are known
Dick
for it. That sounds like a shitty producer right there.
Dick Dale?
Dick Dale. Dimsdale Dimmadome. Or what is that?
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. His name is his profession.
Wipeout. Yeah, I'm glad we were talking about the Dead in that sense. Because that's not my favorite incarnation at all of them.
The first incarnation?
I don't mind Anthem of the Sun. So when I'm reading this...
I always like the stuff. So my favorite is like one of my favorites, what I prefer of the earliest stuff is that like moment before Keith, Tom Constantin.
Yeah.
He's the only keyboardist to survive. other than
curse.
Yeah, other than fucking Hornsby, who got off on a technicality because of the accordion. Not technically a keyboardist. He was mostly. He didn't run out his tenure. He didn't run out his 10 years playing the keys.
Vince. Like
Vince.
Had the worst one.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah. And also, that sound is really good. I love Rosemary and.
Oh yeah, him just playing on the fucking harpsichord.
Yeah, that's neato. I like the Blues for All this stuff too. I mean, but that's later. But I like them getting into that like living ranch life stuff. You know, them living on that farm.
That cowboy shit.
I like that. I you know, and when I was younger, I didn't like John Barlow, but I do now.
Yeah,
Kingfish was a really
Kingfish
good album.
is a great album, and I really like the stuff with Bobby and the Midnights. That album they put out.
Yeah,
that was a good album.
What was that?
Bobby and the Midnights.
I want to live in America. The craziest video he ever did. Yeah, no, honestly, that's good stuff to me.
So this album is great. I like the Winking Cat.
Nice crescent moon.
Who is it?
Bob Weir and his band.
Mm-hmm. You ever heard of Silver? You guys?
I love that. I love that you do that.
Book of Rules is a great song. Let's see.
Damn, I've never heard this.
Haze is pretty good.
I won't listen to it either, but
Book of Rules is like a solid, like little reggae tune.
Harry Johnson. That's a crazy name. Harry Johnson wrote that song?
Like, that's fucking groovy as shit. But then you're about to hear Bob Weir's voice.
Isn't it strange how princesses and kings can clown their capers in sawdust fields?
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Here, check if that's Harry Johnson.
Check if it says Harry Johnson.
Yeah, written by
Harry Johnson.
There he
Composer and
goes.
lyricist. Harry Johnson. Barry Llewellyn.
Oh, I hate that name.
Llewellyn.
It's got 2 double L's in
Yeah,
that bitch.
Llewellyn.
Oh, the Llewellyn?
It is Llewellyn.
No, that's Welsh. That's a Welsh name.
Really?
Yeah.
It's spelled Llewellyn.
Oh!
Go Gablogian, the art collector.
Oh!
Joe Man, for boy.
Perfect.
Sounds like Flaming Lips to me.
Yeah. Flaming Lips, I kind of overlooked them, but I like the shit that I've heard from them. Like, that's just pretty nice.
Yeah, it's all culty though for me. Wayne is a culty guy.
Culty?
Culty.
Culty. Multiple cults.
Yeah, he is culty.
Cultish.
Yeah. Dude, I was watching this show called Forbidden History, and one of the episodes was they were going into Project Lothar, which was a Nazi Germany going in, developing like UFOs, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were like researching it in this place called Owl Mountain, I think it was.
Owl Mountain.
Yeah, but I mean, all it was they were trying to develop a vertical takeoff vehicle.
Like a dirigible?
Mm-hmm.
The Aboriginal dirigible.
Mm. But yeah, I mean, apparently, yeah, it was like some research lab that was abandoned in the last few weeks of the war, but just whatever.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that Brent was in Bobby and the Midnights.
Yeah.
Was he in the Midnights before he was with the Dead?
No, I think
Look at how young he is. He doesn't even.
I mean, they all just apparently like helped Bob. Like everybody was like,
he was the kid that needed help. Well, the Dead was like all over his personal albums and shit.
Yeah, Mickey especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like even
Well, they were
like
all
Kingfish, that's
musician
got playing in
friends,
the
right?
band on it and stuff, right? I think the only person that's not in the Dead that's not on that is Jerry.
That's funny.
That's odd. Well, they were all musician friends, right? That just hopped on each other's shit. But
Mickey,
it is weird that he's not on it.
Mickey's studio had a quote on the wall that apparently was his maxim. It was, what is it? Lay it down dirty, play it back clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked that in Fire. That was on Fire on the Mountain, right? Yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah. Lay it down dirty, play it back clean.
What does that mean in a recording sense? Like you play it, you play your heart out, but then you clean it up?
I guess so. Yeah,
No, I think that it's just like when you play it back, it sounds nice. I think you're thinking too
feels
deep.
dirty.
Like when you lay it down dirty
dirty.
and then you play it back clean. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you don't add anything to it. I don't.
Play it back
it's just-
clean with nothing else. That could be it. I don't know. I think you're thinking too much about it. Let me think way more about
Let me
it.
think more about it. I don't like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, apparently Fire on the Mountain had like dozens of verses.
Well, there's so from that outtake, so no, that's not right.
You're trying to get the number of verses or something?
Yeah, so in a cowboy suit, getting much harder to please that crowd. When the music is quiet, but they're getting that loud. Put it down heavy, sip it down lean. About to lay it down dirty, but play it back clean. Put it down heavy, sip it down lean. The Dead invented lean.
Yeah.
The Dead invented rap
Yeah.
and lean.
And lean. Fire.
I mean, they I don't know. They invented the drug band,
Yeah.
right?
That's honestly, like, it's such a good concept. Like, it's such a good concept. Like, so, like, the whole idea was like of the I Ching that there's a fire. It's like a spiritual awakening.
A Fire on the Mountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I know is that
You don't-
Mickey
you-
Hart
you-
invented rap.
Yeah. You don't yell fire either.
Okay, so Lucas has a good answer. So lay it down like you mean it, and you play it back with good audio equipment so you can hear it in honest.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of what you said of playing it back without playing it raw.
Yeah. Play it back raw. Can you play that back raw for me?
No, it's not meant for raw ears.
Play it to, I don't want the hawk to.
Play it back dirty. Let me hear it dirty. But if you lay it down
Dirty
clean and
playback.
play it back dirty,
I don't like that though. I don't like that as much.
it's kind of like lo-fi. You're
Yeah.
like playing a perfect line and you're playing it back dirty.
Yeah. Okay. I still hate it.
Yeah.
No, you hate everything.
The way Phil was talking about Anthem of the Sun was in the Searching for the Sound. The way he talked about it was something I'd never heard either. Was like the way that they were trying to patch together multiple live performances.
Yeah. Sometimes they're playing them over each other.
Exactly. He was like the way he was describing it, I'd never heard of before either. He was just trying to describe this like kind of like Eschering cacophony.
Yeah.
And how it was trying to permutate and like.
What do you mean playing it over each other? What do you mean?
There was different performances that are kind of just superimposed on top of each other in that recording.
Oh, okay.
And also the versions that they used for it were actual progressions of a tour that they.
Like just the really like hectic, noisy parts, or just like doubled down two different recordings.
Well, so apparently, like the whole analog thing, because they had to like reconstruct it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love this. This is nice.
was blowing minds back in the day, dude.
This is that wind
Never
tunnel.
heard this shit. Is this one example you're talking about where two recordings are over each other?
Like throughout the album, it does this.
You mean the whole track? Like
They
there's
do it
two
throughout the
basses,
album.
there's two guitars.
They
like,
do it throughout the whole album.
But I only hear one instrument going.
I'm talking about how they constructed the song structures.
Oh, so they pick different things from different. I thought you meant they had two different recordings on top of each other on the.
So at times, yes.
Yes.
So there's like double of everybody, and they're playing different shit. So
It'll
it
be
sounds
pan.
like.
It'll be like pan different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so the bass line over here is like slightly different than this. That's kind of cool.
Also, they were.
One of the best in like examples.
Yeah, I was gonna mention this a minute ago because there's hectic parts where it sounds like there's more
Yes.
band members. That makes sense. They're going off in different times. Well, his voice is double too, but yeah, maybe the whole thing is just laid on. That's crazy.
It's like 5 pick bits right there.
Weird hearing a piece of time like that.
So is that
This part.
I'll check my memory and I'll take a quick yes or yes or no. I'll check
That's like the prime example of like that psychedelic. It's just all just laid on top of each other.
I always assumed it was an ad lib with an echo on it, but those
Yeah.
may be 3 different recordings. Then the yes I will,
Yeah.
it could be separate recordings. I just assumed again it was like a backup vocal with some reverb or
is
some echo.
the face on the left a clean shaven Jerry? Is that who that is? I feel like it is.
I don't know.
On the far left there, I feel like it is.
That's possible.
They don't necessarily look like people, really. Except for maybe the
I'll
picture.
check my memory and I'll take a quick yes or yes or no. I'll check.
Yeah. It's psychedelic as shit.
Confusing to the mind.
Yeah. I like LSD Millionaire. That's a fun song, too. Honestly, it's a pretty underrated album cover for me. Man, it would make... God, that'd be such a good shirt. If I would just lose my shit if I saw that on someone's shirt, too.
So which one do you? Because that's Pig.
Yeah, and you see the
I thought the one-
goatee.
That's Mickey.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The goatee
Well, who's on the bottom left
on
then?
the
Is that Phil?
far right.
Who's that?
Might be
Or-
Phil or Bob. So who's this? Is that Billy?
Some of them just look like Hindu gods, like that
Yeah.
one there. Just
Well,
looks
yeah, they're
the
all
double
blue and-
four-eyed one.
Okay.
If you guys can help us
Yeah, I
nail
mean-
down who is who in this.
It's just a fractally.
Well, they're coming out of this deity. They're different heads coming off of this deity.
So obviously this is the composite creature with all of them. You know, it's all
Yeah.
different faces of the.
Yeah, they've got snake necks coming out, and there's a mouth in the middle. I didn't notice the cobra necks. The cobra's like eating them almost.
Zoom out.
Because it kind of looks like.
These are the only faces you need to see. It's these 6 faces.
Damn, and imagine at the time, too, people ain't seen shit like this.
Yeah, it does look like a tie dye too, though. The middle. And
Yeah, it looks
so he's
mirrored.
got the flame in his whatever chakra that is in the stomach there.
What are you talking about? Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Joker. Kind of dragon face.
Yeah.
It's weird.
The right is Pigpen, Mickey, and Bill. Okay, I can see that.
And so that would be.
So Bobby's the pretty boy.
Phil, Bob, and
Jerry is somewhere over here. So I guess that would be Jerry, I guess.
Yeah, I can't.
But that's like a little goatee, right? Right there.
Yeah, who's that supposed to be there?
Is it a goatee?
It looks
Some
like
shadow.
I mean, yeah, but these guys don't have shadows.
Where's your 5 o'clock shadow?
Let me see.
Okay. Let's get a breakdown.
Man, new season of House of the Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that.
I know, but we're in the second week of it. Man, we are so up right now. The boys and House of the Dragon.
Dude, I've really enjoyed
Boys is good. I haven't even started season 4. You watch Diabolical?
I didn't know.
I've heard it's good. But...
It's not important who is who, doesn't matter. I mean, fuck, man.
Oh,
we're just trying to figure it out. What's the all right,
right,
bro.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters. None of this matters.
Yeah, it'd be cool to know, but yeah. All right, like it's important to remember how they look too, because I mean, oh my God, Mickey.
Only seeing 2 goatees.
Mickey looks like the bad guy in The Mummy.
He does. Oh, you talking about? Fucking Benny.
Yeah, Benny.
Fuck you, Benny.
Oh, piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't care about any of this. I just want to know who's who.
Could be a little
God
bit of
bless
a mix.
Thank
I don't
you.
know.
Okay, so if we're going by this,
Yeah.
I think we were right. Although,
Damn, what the fuck is up with Bob? He looks like
that doesn't
Phil.
look like Bob.
What is that? What?
So if we're referencing, so there's 2 goatees, full goatees in the band, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 full goatees, and that would have to be Mickey and Pig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got these 2 narrowed down.
Okay.
So we've got someone with flames coming out their mouth right here,
Yeah.
but also looks like they've got a bit of a goatee going on.
That's Bill.
This is Bill?
I feel like that's my first instinct is that's Bill. And
Okay, so if we come over here,
that's Phil and Bob, I think these 2 guys.
these 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm inclined to think that the bottom one is Phil.
But if we're looking,
What in the fuck?
I am confusion. You're right, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Yeah. Also the fucking the
Billy
Bill
looks clean
Bill
cut.
yeah, the Bill here is a little
He's a pretty.
He was the
innocent
pretty boy, dude. He like
Just innocent looking.
just looking like a dude.
I've seen that guy before.
he's him. But yeah, Bob is just
Bob, his eyes look like demon eyes.
yeah, he looks like he's been taking Molly for like ever. and
Maybe.
he's like, what? How old is he? Or like no more than 23, right? Max.
Yeah.
Maximum, he's like 23.
It's crazy to think how young they are in this. I don't
Yeah.
really want to think about it. Makes me feel bad.
For them?
No,
Just
for
in
me.
yeah.
Well, death comes.
Man,
Death comes for those who live.
George Washington, man.
George Washington. If we're gonna talk about somebody,
Being young,
yeah.
Right?
they were all crazy young.
How young was he?
Dude,
His 20s, right?
yeah, like
Uh,
I'm pretty sure when he inherited Mount Vernon, he wasn't even older than 22.
Oh, it's too young.
Yeah.
Back then, though.
Back then, that was 47
get you.
years old. 22.
You never know when that's going to set in.
You never know when that thing is gonna hawk to a and spit on it, you know?
Spit on you. Spit on your life.
What, that one picture of
Cholera's
friggin'
coming.
Brent.
Yeah.
Dysentery.
Would you like to go out on Joe Man?
I do love this song. Yeah. Ongo's a good boy. Joe Man's a good boy. Shout out. We've used him a lot, and we like his shit.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Stick around and watch a little bit of this beautiful mashup.
Art becomes him.
Is art good just because the right people say it's good? Yes. Yes. That's how it works.
A man enters. The room wouldn't be the only thing he'd enter that day. His name was Dennis. Dennis.
I'm sorry, what is happening?
Silence. He said.
Contain my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like a crashing of a thousand waves, like a gust of a thousand winds. I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds.
His name was.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 1 week since my last confession.
What is your confession?
I'm fat. My friends made me fat. I'm fat. I command thee to fight my friends. We've been through this, okay? I'm cultivating mass. I'm fat. Fat. Well, let's be clear. Fat. Mackie, you have gained, 50 pounds of fat. We've been through this, okay? I'm cultivating mass. I'm fat.
Let me ask you, Dennis, does Mac look fat? Dennis, I am not fat. Look, I am ripped. I don't know why.
Oh my god.
Darkness falls.
And the magic stirs.
As we become the creatures of the night.
The fuck is that supposed to mean? You dumb idiot. You stupid savage. We're not the author here, you crusty ass fool. Oh, I'm gonna cut you so hard. Idiot! Shut up, bird.
She's got blonde hair. She's perfect in every way. Not like too large, not too small. Blonde hair. She's gorgeous, not like a bird, but like a beautiful woman.
Shut up, bird. Don't judge me, this is art. Bullshit. Derivative.
He's in the hands.
Derivative. I love. I absolutely love. I want it. It's everything.
I trade my limbs for it. Is art good just because the right people say it's good? Yes. That's how it works.
This literally means nothing to me.